Hey everyone, it's Pat from Pat's Ambient Music and welcome to a new segment. So I'm really excited about this. I've had a new pedal come in, the Slow from Walrus Audio, and I'm super excited to check it out. So I thought, you know what? This is my first time I'm hearing it. It's the first time I'm using it. So I thought, well, you should check it out too. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all of the settings, and there are so many settings on this Ambient Reverb delay pedal. It's really cool. A lot of effort's been putting into programming it and thinking it out. So I thought, well, my first run through can be your first run through too. So if you can, best listening experiences with headphones or with studio speakers, but if you don't have those things or you can't use them, doesn't matter, let's press on, it's still gonna sound awesome. So really excited, there's 6 different modes on this pedal, which is really cool. So here's my sort of clean sounds. I'm gonna try every sort of setting at 12 o'clock. And then of course in other videos I'll have shorter videos with different sort of sound tests that I really like, a full review, everything like that. But to begin with, this is just the first playthrough. So sit back, let's check it out together. So clean sound one more time. Dry, there's no reverb, there's no delay, there's no compression. Let's turn it on. Now this is the dream mode, which is more of a reverb. And you can actually turn this into a pad to sort of solo or to build up. Pretty cool. Here we go. There's a lot going on, so it's almost like mimicking like a 12 string. There's a lot of vibrato going on this reverb. Very dreamy, as the name would suggest. Now let's sort of turn down that depth and turn down the mix a little bit, and let's have something a little bit less in your face. Nice, adds a whole other layer to the guitar signal. Really cool. So we're going to check out the sustain or the latching feature. So what you would do is you play a chord, you play a melody, dial it in, you know, the way that you want the sound to begin with. So maybe we'll turn the depth up a little bit so you can hear more of the effect. You would play the chord and then switch on. Now obviously you'd be using your foot normally, but here we go. So it's just holding that one chord that I just played. You could hold a different chord, you could hold melodies, anything that you want. Let's keep adding it over the top and seeing how much you can build by. Interesting effect. And I like how it fades away in the background as well, which is more musical than just like an on and off sort of a sound. Really cool, so you could use that to create pads in the background, practice your solos over. I might make another video on that. Okay, so let's check out the second mode, Rise. Okay, now this time, this is for ambient sort of swell, so I want to hear more, way more of the reverb tone than I do my guitar tone. Let's turn the X a little bit. That's really nice. So you're not hearing any of the original guitar tone because I've turned the mix all the way up, but I love that sort of swelling sort of sound. Really beautiful. It's almost like you're sort of swelling with your guitar volume But you don't have to worry about it. The pedal does it all for you. It's beautiful. Stunning, just beautiful. Alright, so let's check out the next setting. Let's check out dark. This time I want to hear a little bit of a mixture because this adds a lower octave effect. So you hear your guitar signal and behind it you hear a lower octave. So let's check that out. Let's turn up the effect a little bit more. It's really nice. It adds sort of like a haunting sort of vibe. Tracking's really nice and it's really fast and clear. And I really like it for those little sort of melodies I was doing. Now we've checked out the main sort of three reverb or ambient settings, being on the left side, Dream, Rise and Dark, but on the right you can see you've got Sine, Warp and Sync. So those are the different sort of wave, or how you sort of perceive the different wave sort of signals. So you've got Sync, which puts your wave signal down, you've got Warp, which pushes it up, and you've got Sine, which moves it up and down. Now let's say you've dialed in a really nice ambient sound. So what you can do is you hold the bypass, and while it's held down, you change the toggle switch. So even though it's in the middle, and I know I'm on the rise setting, when I change the toggle, it's still going to be on the rise effect, but it's going to change the different wave sound. So let's check that out. So now we're onto a Sine, which should be modulating up and down. Let's hear the difference. Big difference, isn't it? So now the trail is like up and down, up and down, up and down. And of course you can change that desired effect as well. Now if that's too much going on, let's check out Warp, which is just pushing the waves up. Let's check that out. So again, hold bypass, flick the toggle, still on the rise setting, but now we're on the waveform of Warp. So I think that's what it was on originally, where it's pushing those waveforms up a little bit in that sort of ambient reverb setting. Alright, so let's check out the last. Let's check out Sync, which is going to push the waveforms down. Same setting, so we're still on rise. Hold in bypass, flick it down. Let's check out Sync. So many different settings all within the one pedal. So although you're getting three different ambient sort of variations and reverb sort of ideas, octaves, rising sort of church swells and dream sort of like reverbs, really what's so cool is because of the different wave signs that you can change, it makes such a big difference. So I actually prefer Warp, where it's just pushing the waves up. So I'm going to go back to that. And for the rise effect, that's my favorite setting with the warp sound wave. Just beautiful. So you can go back and you can change those 3 different reverb sounds and then change to 3 different sort of trails. So you can really dial in your best and your favorite sort of modulation sound, change the vibrato, add more of the octave behind. So many different things you can do. But that's it. So what did you think? This is a stunning reverb and delay pedal. I need some more time to dive into it. This is just a first tone test. You can probably guess which is my favorite sort of sound. Definitely rise, and it's just getting all the creative juices going and makes me just want to write. So thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, if you had fun, definitely leave a like. But if you've got any questions or you want to hear particular settings on this pedal, leave a comment below or hit me up on my social media. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around. This is the first time that I've heard the pedal. Maybe it's the first time you've heard the pedal. Either way, see you again really soon.